It's tough to think that such a simple question. I'm like, why do I swim? I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those like really simple questions, but then I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I swim because I always have. For as long as I can remember, I've always swam, and so it just feels like default. Feels like default. I swim because I like it, and that sounds really plain. I think for me, wild swimming's a break. When you get in, it demands so much of your attention that you kind of haven't got room to think about the sort of trivial stuff that you were worrying about previously, is like, how cold is it? And like, don't step on the jaggy rocks. And like, who are you swimming with? Are you swimming on your own? Are you swimming with your friends? And what cake have you got at the end? So yeah, it's definitely a pause from sort of the madness that everyone has in their lives, I guess. Yeah, I swim because it feels good. It feels good for my body, feels good for my head, my mind. It feels good to be in the water, whether it's blowing a hoolie and it's choppy, or whether it's glassy calm and you just feel everything seamless and you're just like gliding through the water. It's such a good feeling. Do I swim because it makes me feel in control? Or like having the position to have to take control, whether that's being in the water and being in control of your body and not freaking out because it's really cold, and controlling your breathing, controlling your muscles, but also controlling your head. Being in the middle of a big expanse of water, yeah, you can kind of feel a bit vulnerable and quite exposed, but part of me is like keen to put myself in that position more and more often, because I am finding the more I do it, the more I'm okay with it, and the more I do feel in control of what I'm thinking, my thought process, my thought speed, and being calm about the whole situation. I think that's one of the reasons that I swim. I swim because it feels like I'm in control of me. I swim because it's me time. It's, I think, time to redial your thoughts and everything. You've got the opportunity to slow everything down, slow all the thoughts down, slow everything down, and it's totally you, your thoughts, and the water. And it sounds kind of a bit like a bit nerdy, but yeah, that's I guess just like the truth of it, and that's just what it feels like. Is because yeah, there's no other like distractions or noise. It's just the bubbling of the water and me having to take charge of everything that's going on. My thoughts, my head, my body, my muscles, my everything. I swim because the finish, the sense of accomplishment is massive. It doesn't matter whether it's 600-metre swim or a 6,000-metre swim, but the buzz that you get after having been in cold water is... there's not even words for it. It's really, really hard to describe, but it's really fab, really great. And you just feel invincible. You feel like you're on top of the world after you've got out and you've warmed back up and you've got your big coat on and you've got your cup of tea. And yeah, all of your worries have washed away. You've spent that chunk of time not thinking about that stuff. And then you've got the buzz of like being in the cold water and you're like, mate, I could do anything.